Donald Trump.
I understand things. I comprehend very well. Okay?
Joe Biden.
All men and women created by you know the thing.
Two very different people.
Biden, who's a loser.
It's hard to get any word in with this clown.
And as different as they may be, they both love cars.
Tell me about the Porsche.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Car Wars. My name is Sergi, and today we have a very special guest, Alex, Supercar Blondie. Give it up. So we are going to be discussing the private car collection of both Donald Trump and Joe Biden.
Yes, and now at the moment, the whole transition of power is a little bit sensitive. We're going to strip away that sensitivity just for a few minutes and have a bit of fun.
Exactly. Take away the seriousness. Let's do this. Now, Joe Biden is a really old guy. I mean, when he was born, this is what cars used to look like. So unsurprisingly, he likes classic cars. What he would call trendy, we call retro. He's really old.
And on the other hand, we got Donald Trump. He loves the spotlight. From movie cameos to weird wrestling appearances, he loves the fame, and he equally loves this kind of ladies' man image he's built. So unsurprisingly, he's actually at the other end of the spectrum. He loves the flashy cars.
Now, what's interesting is once you become president or vice president, you are never allowed to drive on an open road ever again.
But there's one overwhelming reason not to run for president.
That's crazy. I mean, would you take that deal?
No way. I actually had no idea about that. When you told me, I was like, what?
I know. It makes no sense.
That sucks.
So apparently, Hillary Clinton hasn't driven on an open road in over 20 years. George W. Bush has not driven on a road in around 25 years. And Bill Clinton hasn't driven in so long that when he goes golfing, he actually asks to get behind the steering wheel because he won't be able to drive in any other situation. That's just crazy.
That
when you
is
think
so
about it.
crazy.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. So I suppose it kind of makes sense because like when you're out driving by yourself, you're kind of exposed. Like
Yeah.
it can be quite dangerous. So even if like, I don't know, for example, they stop at a red light and they don't have Secret Service with them, then they can just like be mugged or
absolutely.
shot or whatever, right? What they are then guaranteed once you become president is Secret Service personnel for the rest of their life.
Yeah, which is also pretty cool. I mean, let's be honest.
kinda cool.
So with all that understood, let's take a look at what each of them were either driving or collecting. We're going to start with Donald Trump.
So Donald Trump had some pretty sweet cars, you guys. He had a Mercedes SLR McLaren. It's a V8 with 617 horsepower. This one, the 2007 Ferrari F430 Coupe, a 1956 Rolls-Royce Silver Cloud, a Rolls-Royce Phantom. But what we want to focus on today is Trump's 1997 Diablo VT Roadster. And by Roadster, you guys, that actually means convertible.
Interesting choice considering the wig on his head could easily blow away with the wind.
I never understood wind, and I know windmills very much.
Also, Donald Trump is not exactly a small guy. I mean, he's 6'3",
Yeah.
and he's not exactly skinny.
No. I mean, I even have trouble getting into supercars and hypercars.
Exactly.
So imagine him like shuffling over and trying to get out.
Yeah, so unsurprisingly, he ended up selling that car for around $460,000. Actually got sold a few more times since then, and you can actually now get it with a bunch of Trump branding everywhere.
But he didn't actually do that.
No, he
right?
didn't do that. They did it later.
Yeah.
You know, just to kind of add some value.
Actually, when I saw it, I was like, yeah, that's pretty typical of Trump.
Yeah,
like
yeah,
putting his
I
branding
said
all
the same.
over
I
it,
said the
but
same.
he didn't actually do
Yeah,
it. Like
he
someone
didn't
did
do
it after he sold
No,
it.
exactly,
Yeah.
exactly, yeah.
And that's the way that you can tell that that is the specific Diablo that Trump drove because someone was like, boom, I'm going to brand it everywhere.
Exactly. Speaking of branding, this is where his personal collection got crazy. He actually did a collaboration with Cadillac to make Cadillac Trump Limos for the general public. He had the Trump Executive Series as well as the Trump Gold Series Cadillac limo. Badges, imprints, the signature Donald Trump gold everywhere. It also had a bit of a raised roof in the back, for a bit more headspace. The Golden Series came with a CRT TV, a VCR, a paper shredder, gold plating, and everything you would expect Donald Trump to want inside of his own personal limousine. With all that said and done, for the past 4 years, he's mainly gotten around in the presidential limo called the Beast, which is absolutely crazy. We're gonna eventually make a video about that as well because it's bulletproof, bomb-proof, chemical warfare-proof. I mean, it's an absolute beast.
Sounds
It's
like a
crazy.
Supercar Blondie vehicle.
Yes, oh man, if we could get our hands on that.
That'd be
oh
epic,
my
right?
God, that would be so crazy. Yeah. Let's go over to Joe Biden.
So his dad actually used to own a car dealership. So he had some pretty sweet access to cars back
I
then.
mean, he must have been one of the smoothest guys back in the 1800s.
His first ever kiss was actually in a 1952 Plymouth convertible.
And he hasn't stopped since. His first ever car was the 1951 Studebaker, but his baby is the 1967 Corvette Stingray that his dad got him as a wedding gift.
Nice.
It has 327 horsepower, V8 engine, 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. He's been on the Jay Leno show talking about how he would love to drive it, but he can't.
You realize it's only the third time I'm getting to drive this in 7 years?
No, you got to use them. That's the whole thing.
I know that, but Secret Service doesn't let me.
But he does have a 1,700-foot driveway
Oh, nice.
where he gets to rip it.
Just for like, I wonder if he can get top speed down there.
yeah.
That's like 500 meters.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's a pretty long-ass driveway. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't even have a driveway. So,
I don't either, actually, to be fair.
Yeah, I mean, so, you get
Better
some,
than nothing.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
What he should be doing is like setting up a NASCAR track in his front yard and just
Exactly.
like around and
Around the
in
house.
circles.
Exactly. Joe's brother also has a 556 horsepower Cadillac CTSV, but same story, he doesn't get to drive it around either, it's just in the driveway. Couple of burnouts,
That's it.
Couple of Instagram selfies maybe. And
As long as you do it for the gram,
Yeah,
you know?
you're good,
That's
you're
all
good.
that matters.
Right. Intermission time. While you guys have a think of who is the overall winner, I'm gonna show you a video.
Okay.
And I got sent this clip, which is very related to today's episode. I'm just gonna show it to you.
All right.
All right, so here we are in Italy, full-blown carnival.
Look at his hair.
Yeah.
With the Statue of Liberty on his little quiff
Yeah,
there.
the Statue of Liberty is actually surfing his hair
Oh
with a
my-
machine gun. Right,
So
right,
let's
exactly.
see what floats they come up with
Exactly.
around the world in a year's time
Yes.
of Biden.
I cannot wait.
Is it going to be
honestly.
this crazy?
All right, intermission over. There is some stuff to be considered, like the fact that Donald Trump's net worth is like supposedly over a couple billion.
Right.
And Joe Biden is in like the $10 million range, right? So you
Right.
have a lot more buying power
Yep.
than Biden does.
Yeah. For me, okay, you guys know I'm not really into classics, and that's kind of what Biden's all about.
Yeah.
Trump actually has all of like the flashy like
Yeah,
hypercars and supercars and stuff. So I'm kind of leaning towards Trump for the
Yeah.
win. Your opinion?
I completely agree.
What do
so,
you guys reckon?
Hey, he lost the election, but at least he won the very first episode of Car Wars. Congratulations, Donald Trump. Maybe we'll have him in the next episode.
Trump, you're welcome anytime.
Don't forget to vote on who we should do next. I'll see you guys next time.